Meet the Boosted Rev electric scooter. It features all-wheel drive, dual-wheel motors, and can travel up to 24 miles per hour with a range of 22 miles. It can also climb and descend 25% grade hills. That means the hilly streets of San Francisco are no match for this vehicle.
So we start out saying, if you were to make an electric scooter that was a vehicle, how would you design it? And so that was everything from the amount of power, to the type of frame, to the range, to the type of wheels, to the throttle, to making it incredibly durable, mechanically, electrically, environmentally. So it's more similar to a car or a motorcycle in terms of its vehicle quality. And we always knew from day one that's the vehicle we wanted to make. And so that makes it really the world's first vehicle-grade electric scooter.
The Boosted Rev has a top speed of 24 miles an hour, has 1,500 watts of power, and dual motor drive. It's a lot of performance, but here at Boosted we actually think that the performance is really important for safety. You wouldn't want to go out into traffic with a vehicle that wasn't capable and wasn't going to respond to you when you asked it to do something. For us, we really believe that performance and safety are actually directly related. Performance doesn't necessarily make the vehicle unsafe. In fact, it can help make it safer to use.
The Rev has 3 ride modes that respectively max out at 12, 18, and 24 miles per hour. Unlike many other scooters on the market, Rev features wide, air-filled tires to help with shock absorption and traction on the road. The scooters out there from the likes of Bird, Lime, Skip, Scoot, and others are just not in the same arena as Boosted. This becomes clear from the moment you step on the Rev. It feels sturdy, handles bumps in the road well, and makes it super easy to keep up with cars.
There's also a thing called a Rake Angle. It's basically just how far back the handlebars are tilted. A lot of people don't realize that, but it actually has a really big effect on how stable the scooter feels. What this does is, it's like when you're riding a bike and you take your hands off the handlebars, does the bike keep going straight? Can you ride it with no hands, or can't you? So this particular angle has a big effect on whether you could ride like that, and enhances stability.
So you're saying I could ride with no hands?
I wouldn't recommend riding with no hands, but in terms of stability, the scooter is so much more stable than most others out there.
Yeah, okay. The Rev also features 3 different braking mechanisms: the handbrake, electric brake, and the foot brake. In my experience, the electric brake worked well enough to not need any of the other brakes, but it was still nice to have that handbrake for some peace of mind. What's unique about Boosted Scooter is the thumb wheel for accelerating and decelerating. The idea is to be able to do everything you need with just one hand. That way, when you need to signal, you can just use your left hand without having to worry about giving up braking for signaling. The 2 main caveats for me come down to the weight of the scooter and safety. The safety bit has more to do with riding any micromobility vehicle on busy city streets and the fear of having a car or truck mow me down. Also, because the scooter goes so fast, the possibility of severely injuring myself if I fly off the scooter drastically increases.
You have to put weight in context. It's 50% more weight than the really toy or leisure grade scooters that are out there, but it is half the weight of any scooter out there of equivalent power.
Boosted Rev is also a bit pricey. It retails for $15.99. But if you're riding it every day to and from work, there's no doubt it will eventually pay for itself.
It's vehicle grade, so you're getting something you actually can commute on. You'll buy it once and it'll go for years, as opposed to it'll last a few months and you'll buy it again and again and again, and it's far safer. But it's always going to make sense to have a share model out there as well, because just like I own a car but I sometimes use Uber or Lyft, there's going to be those 3 or 4 times a month when it actually is convenient.
If you're looking to own a scooter today, this is probably the one for you. I, for one, am going to wait until there's a lighter but equally powerful scooter out there.